If you are struggling with your housekeeping or keeping a clean car, I want you to know that you are in the right place. So with it being Saturday, I have this day focused for the car as well as the outdoor space. I felt like it would be great to have a day dedicated to, of course, the outdoors and what kind of things need to be taken care of there. It's not always just about the indoors, right? And then also the car area, because so many of us practically live in our cars, especially if we are taking our children to school or, running them to practice here and there or using it to go to work in, whatever the case may be. It is so important to be able to feel at peace to have a clean car. And in order to have a clean car most of the time, you need to definitely dedicate some time to doing that. So I just figure having a day of the week makes it very easy to just think, okay, today I'm just going to run to the car wash real fast and then I will wipe it down and possibly use the vacuum that is offered there. We used to have a membership for the car wash, but now my husband really likes to hand wash the cars, which, whatever he wants to do, that's fine with me in way of that. And I really like that as well, just because it's a bit more gentle, I would say, on the car. And also when it comes to the outdoor spaces, he's very involved with the outdoors. So I really don't have to worry about things the way that maybe some others would have to, or if it's all up to you. I understand that you would need some time to dedicate to cleaning up the outdoor spaces. Now, this could be doing things like weeding or making sure that different things are cleaned off, straightening things up. That's what I like to do. I like to tidy up outside, especially if there are like throw pillows or, just outdoor furniture, things like that, especially with dusting those things. That's one of the things that I am definitely very involved in, is dusting off the tables. Also just making sure things are tidy, and especially the front door area. That's where the entry, I like to keep it nice and clean, swept, things like that. But the other portion of it would be the car. So having a clean car just makes you feel so wonderful, doesn't it? There is nothing like stepping into a clean car, and there is nothing like stepping into a messy car. And as the lady of the house, you definitely want to have these spaces nice and clean and tidy. It's welcoming, not only for you, but anybody else that may come into your car as well. So encouraging, if you have children, to clean up after themselves. That's very important, especially when you get somewhere, just making sure that they take their things with them out of the car. That just seems like such a big deal for my children, I know. And I just feel like it never gets easier, but we're still working on that. But I still like to go to a car wash place because they have free vacuums, especially where I live. Vacuums, as well as some extra cleaning cloths that are a little bit damp, so I'm able to wipe down the interior. But then I can also bring something, like I just brought this from home. I put a little bit of Dawn dish soap on it and, rinsed it out, but it has a little bit of the residue on there. That way I can wipe down the areas that may have gotten a little bit of oil on them, or anything that is sticky, things like that. I like to give my car a good wipe down at least once a week. This makes a big difference. And especially the seats and just everything, just giving it a good wipe down and then vacuuming it out. This makes such a difference in just my overall experience when it comes to driving. Now, the car that I'm currently in, this is my first ever new car, and I appreciate it so much. And it's a very special car to me because it was a car that was gifted to me as an early Christmas / birthday present from my dad and my stepmom. So I just, you know, you want to really take care of your things, but it just makes me feel that much more, you know, like, okay, we need to take care of this space, you know, just when something was gifted to you that way. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that whether you have a brand new car or a car that is older, I've always usually had much older cars, and if you take the time to clean them and to make them the best that they can be, it still feels amazing whether you have a brand new car or whether you have an older car if it's clean. So having being on both sides, I would say that the feeling is the same when it comes to the peace that you can feel. And that's what I want for you to feel, because I understand how frustrating it can be when, you know, you don't know where your things are, or everything just seems out of place, or there are just crumbs everywhere. Take some time each week to clean that space, and I guarantee you that you will feel like $1,000,000 whenever you get into your car, because it just gives you an overall sense of peace, and that is exactly what I want you to feel every time that you get behind the wheel.
Welcome to Inspired by Nikki. Today's episode, taking out the trash.